What's up, guys? I just wanted to make a quick update. In the background, you're going to be seeing me getting onto little SG personnel to like drop their gear and weapons. A short-term version of this story, because this is meant to be a quick update, not a whole rant. Essentially, the SG was inspected after like a shortcoming in an event by the Prime Minister of the Interior Ministry, so the big top dog, who is also a Crown Inspector, and because of that, all of SG got situational awareness because prior to this, both of the commanders died. Inez died, Pavel Strang, the commander of the Stationary Guard, died. But then they had a shortcoming. Crown Inspector came and inspected them. He dropped all of their funds from 500k to like 40 or 50k. He set these crazy ass rules where they weren't allowed to use ODMG apart from like wall segments. So they can't use fucking ODMG interior. The original decision was they wouldn't even be allowed to use ODMG on wall defenses, but then they moved it up to like their commander, an assistant commander and shit could authorize them, or I don't know, it might have just been Commander-in-Chief Kalen Athelia in the VCIC, but all in all, they proceeded to kill the guy because they got situational incentive. Blake, the Crown Inspector, originally he died because he got head tapped, and they voided the death and kept the attack in lore. So they still face repercussions, just not as many. The only other thing I had to talk about today is that I got promoted in military police. If you guys don't know, which I haven't really outlined it, I've been a private this entire time. This is a month-old character, like IRL month-old character. I've been a private this entire time. I got field promoted after the Diana fight to private, and then I've been there the whole time because I never bothered to log my trainings that I went to, and you need 5 training points to rank up to PFC. Well, I got promoted, and not just to PFC, not to Lance, not to Corporal. I got promoted all the way to Sergeant, because in this clip you're seeing in the background, I led FSS in a combat mission at an Ox. It was a defense op. But I led FSS because nobody else was wanting to, or like nobody else had mics. And they decided to count that as my trial period and straight up moved me to Sergeant. With that, there's probably not going to be many more videos about Requiem unless some crazy fuck shit happens. I'll definitely like record the lore stuff if I'm in it, but in terms of like combat and shit, like the MP is Hitler video, I'm probably not going to record anything because from the MP is Hitler video till this day, I still have 1 human kill. I got 1 human kill in that MP is Hitler video, and I have 1 kill still. I have 3 Titan kills, 1 human kill, and that's because I am a medic. I don't kill people. That's not my job. My job is not engaging. In fact, I run like a little pussy and run away every time an enemy gets within 200 studs of me. Because now, especially since I'm a leader, I have people that need to rely on me to know what to do to get their job done. Meaning, I cannot risk getting blicked. Now, I do have Skullbound, so I can tank a shot, and I do have hella res and damage reduction talents. But nonetheless, I'm still a wimp little bitch who can get one-tapped if I come across a guy with like 8 strength, or I get skullbound and then shot in the head. So yeah, a lot of the videos you're going to see come out in Requiem probably not going to be either from my perspective, or they're not going to be very interesting. It's just probably going to be like this video where it's filler background and then me talking about something that happened, which I don't think is bad. I mean, I need to update you guys so you know what's going on. But yeah, this is just a quick update video. The only other thing I want to mention is the change in armbands. I mentioned in the female Titan video, I think, that I had a bright red armband, and I was like, oh, I'm not a Nazi. I'm not a Nazi, obviously. But now you may see in the background that we have light blue armbands, and that's because all of the commanders of the branches respectively decided that they wanted to switch up the armband to a universal one for every branch's respective medical section. And so MSS, FSS, and the SL medics, whatever they're called, all have the light blue armband, and the only identifier between them is what it says on the armband. So like mine is light blue, it says FSS. SG's is the same color, but it says MSS. SG's is the same, or SL's is the same color, and says whatever the fuck their squad's called. So that's why there's a change in armbands. Yeah, that's all I wanted to talk about. So good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. I love you all. Peace out.
We arrested everyone. Well,
Yo,
we have